Groovy.
All right.
Groovy, motherfucker.
Groovy.
Another Sam Raimi movie.
What was that? Yeah, right. Another Sam Raimi. Yeah, I've been
That's a
watching
cool
it.
cover.
I told you I just watched it. Which one?
Cool
Yeah,
cover.
I like that.
Civil War.
Yeah. I kept telling you about that GIF movie, and Arrow also is putting that out, and they kind of have like it's a different style, but it's like a white cover too, and I thought my
Yeah. The gift
kinda-
is good. It's not as good as this movie, but it's all right.
I think that's a great movie.
I gotta rewatch
still
it again.
I like that. You gotta rewatch it because I'm telling you, they are very close. I like this better.
Yeah, I don't think they're
they're
close,
they're
but
very
they're
close. You'll have this one. I think maybe I could watch a little bit more. I could rewatch this one more. Where that one, but it's a damn good movie. Damn good movie. I'm telling you, we'll have to do that one. We'll have to do that because Scream Factory put a 4K out and Arrow's putting one out, and I wanted to pick it up, so I'll probably pick that up soon. We'll review it. But yeah, I thought it was a simple cover, but I like it. I like it. I mean, it doesn't have it's very simple original poster art too. So
yeah, I watched the 4K today. I it's good, but I think if I had to, if the Blu-ray's cheap enough, I'd say get the Blu-ray. Don't get the 4K because the movie's kind of shot in a way because it's wintertime. Everything's very white and grainy. That 4K doesn't. I don't think it matters as much, but depends how much it is.
I didn't really pick up no graininess. It was fine for me.
Yeah, it's a little grainy. Guys, yeah, an OLED.
I think.
But yeah, it's good. Either way, it's like the Blu-ray is like only $3 cheaper than the 4K. So
yeah, I wish it came with both discs.
If you got 4K, just buy that.
If Scream Factory would have put this out, you'd get a 4K and a Blu-ray. That's the one thing that Scream Factory is still doing. That's that outbeats like Arrow and all that because they at least give you both discs.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I don't know why Arrow is deciding to do like separate them, and it would make sense if like the Blu-ray was like $19 or $18 and the 4K was $30, but that's not the case.
It's like $3.
It's like $3 difference. It's dumb.
Yeah,
God dumb.
It's literally like $3 difference. So it's like that's why I was like I'm gonna just get the 4K, I could always still send this back because I think I still have like another week or something. Because
I was almost going to, if the Blu-ray was like 19 or 18, I'd send it back at the Blu-ray.
Yeah, if it was that, but it's literally $3.
Yeah, it's $3 less, so I'm not gonna bother.
So that's why I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just stick with the 4K. I was like, maybe down the road, if I could pick up the Blu-ray for really cheap, I might snag that. So because I do love this movie, so I would love to have it on Blu-ray as well. Only reason for that is because I don't have a 4K player in every room. So
get over here. Stop chasing the cat. He's chasing the kitty. Hold on.
Oh, really?
Come on, guys. Well, get down. Hey, get down. Down. Randy.
Do we got anybody in the chat?
Figures when we start streaming, they start going nuts.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. You know, same with my dogs.
Maniacs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I watched it today. I enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah. I think it's a really good 4K scan. I'll have to watch out and look and see if I notice any. I think it's just the way the movie's filmed that you know.
I agree.
But, and you know it's 98. But yeah, I don't know. It didn't really bother me as much. But you also did you watch it on your OLED?
I did.
Your OLED probably picks up a little bit more of that maybe than mine does. So
well, yeah, it's Adobe Vision and everything. It's
I don't know if I think mine. Well, the TV I watched on, I think it might just have HDR10 plus. I think the one downstairs has Dolby Vision, but I didn't watch it downstairs. But yeah, let me see before we dive into it. What's up, Two Gun? I was gonna say I didn't know if the chat was working. I didn't see nobody say nothing. So man, we got a few more days in Nosferatu, baby. I can't fucking wait. I already got my tickets. I know you did too, Scarphead. So be on the lookout. We'll probably definitely do we're definitely gonna review that. Speaking of, I love the shirt. We're gonna do a review for that. And we'll probably start off with like a non-spoiler, and then we'll go right into spoilers because we're not going to do 2 separate videos, you know. So we'll probably do like 10 minutes.
It's a movie about vampire. Spoiler.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, but
yeah, looking forward to that. And
I'm super excited. Super excited.
I heard I think it's the first week of January. Werewolves is going to come out on digital.
I was hoping that would have came out this week because I'm sitting around all day with the girl, and I was like, dude, like there's nothing. Usually they're putting stuff out because they know a lot of people are on break. Kids are on break, you know what I mean? So a lot of people take the holiday off. So it's like, why aren't they putting shit out right now? I did see like they're putting Squid Games 2 out the day after Christmas. They should put this out. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe they should put it out.
It's still in the theaters, so you know it's gonna come out sometime in the beginning of January.
Honestly, I wonder how that did. Honestly,
it didn't do all that great.
I didn't think.
Plus, it's not in all that many theaters either. So
that's why I honestly thought we might get it for Christmas, but we'll probably get it for like New Year's for on digital. I bet. Yeah, because I definitely want to see that. But
yeah, looks good.
I told you about those few movies, A Christmas Tale. Oh wait, no. What are these? Just a different page. 6 new horror movies released at home this week. The Naughty List of Mr. Scrooge. Listen Carefully. The Lady of the Lake. The Little Mermaid. I don't know if they threw that in there by accident.
No, I think Little Mermaid is actually one of those movies like Winnie the Pooh and Mickey Mouse that went into public domain. So as soon as that did, they made a horror version of it.
Yeah.
It's going to suck, I'm sure.
And 28 Days Later.
Did you ever watch that Mickey Mouse one that's on Peacock? No.
Which one? Is it Steamboat or is it just the Mickey Mouse?
No, it's the Mickey Mouse. I forget what the name of it was.
I think it's just Mickey Mouse or the Mouse or something, but they have another one coming out called Steamboat. So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
didn't look good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really get into those at all. I wanted to try to watch the second Winnie the Pooh because I hear that
I
one's gonna
watched
be
that.
pretty decent.
It's better than the first.
Yeah,
Of course, that's not saying much.
yeah. They did announce since we just got the 28 years later trailer. I guess they're doing a 28 years later trilogy.
It's
So
there's supposed to be another one after this one.
well, they're
Supposedly.
doing it. Yeah, and they're doing a trilogy from what I heard. And they just announced Nia DaCosta, who did the Candyman remake, and she did Hold Up. I think it was a
Yeah, my understanding is that
she had 28 years later, The Bone Temple, releasing
Yeah.
January 2026.
my understanding is that Cillian Murphy is going to be
Producer.
more in the second movie than he is in the
Oh.
first one. And I think that the whole teaser trailer that shows him as a zombie
That's
is
not
a,
him.
is a dream. No, I think it's a dream sequence that he has.
Well, that's that. Well, even so, they already announced who
Yeah.
there is that's playing the zombie.
No, there's a scene with him that looks just like him.
It does, yeah, but it's not him.
Oh, I don't know. Could be. It's probably a misdirect, I'm sure.
Well, no, I'm telling you that the
Yeah.
director went out and posted a photo of the real guy and said this is not him because they're keeping it under wraps with Cillian's product. Maybe it could be in a dream,
Yeah.
but that is not him. Like I know if you're thinking like, oh, that's him in zombie makeup, that's not him.
Yeah.
That is not him. They already showed it. I saw it on Instagram like a week ago.
It can't be him in zombie makeup.
It's not him.
Right, but it can't. Even if it was him, it couldn't be him in zombie makeup because there's no zombies in this movie.
Well, whatever, dude. Yes. What the fuck do you think those are? They're dead now.
No. There's. Well, I don't know. Maybe in the new one they
In the
are,
new
but
one. I think
but we
in
don't
the
know.
new-
We
I
don't know
think
yet.
in
We
the
don't
new
know
one-
anything about that yet.
I think in the new one, maybe they're going to be
Remember,
like a hybrid. You know what
In
I
the
mean?
in the first two movies, they were not dead.
Yeah. But people fuck me up because that's what they would always say. Because I haven't seen those movies in like 15 years.
They were
Because
infected. They
it's
weren't dead.
so
They
hard to
died.
find.
Actually, they died in 5 weeks. Remember
Yeah.
from the second one?
Right. No, I know what you. But people always call them zombie movies. But
Yeah. Well, it's
technically, you are
it's
correct. They
obviously
are
very
not
well
really zombies.
inspired from zombies, but
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah.
zombies.
But yeah, no, like if you look everywhere, they say zombie movies, but the director said
Right.
that it is not a zombie movie technically. But I think that this new one possibly could be like, like a hybrid zombie with the rage virus, but we'll see. We have no clue yet. So,
Right.
but we watched one of the greatest movies of the years, Craven the Hunter. I know you're
And that movie blew.
your face. You're like, what the fuck did we watch?
And you can buy it for $48 now on Steelbook on Amazon if you really want it. But
Oh my god.
it was horrible.
Piece of
Craven the
dog
Hunter was
shit.
horrible.
And it's funny because I mean the guy's getting hella work. He's in 28 years later, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and he's going to be in the new Nosferatu. So I mean,
Well, that
he's
movie,
getting
didn't you
work.
tell me? I'm pretty sure that movie was like sitting around for like a year before they released it. And they
Craven,
reshot like a bunch of it.
longer. It's been
Yeah.
sitting around for like 2 years at least. They probably filmed that like 3 or 4 years ago. I
Yeah.
bet they filmed that at least like 3 years ago. It should have came out a long time ago.
But hey, one of the best versions of the Rhino on film.
Yeah, right. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah,
The
but
Rhino literally got run over by rhinos. Oh,
Yeah, right.
What we got by it was horrible.
oh my god. Yeah, I was hoping that maybe like it'd
That
be
can't be
super-
as bad as that movie. I don't care what you say.
Which one?
Madam Web.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. You'll have to watch and be the judge.
Yeah, I will at some point. Probably.
I watched that once, so and I don't know if I can muscle through it again. So
Yeah. Well, I'm done with everything I need to watch. I'll probably watch at some point.
yeah, but the what was I gonna say? Yeah, there's not really too much, I guess, though that for news. But my biggest one is the Nosferatu. I definitely recommend going to see that. I'm super excited, man. I can't wait. and we'll figure out. We'll have to figure. We're going to see it Thursday, so we'll have to figure out a day to review it. Maybe Friday or something, live or something. While it's still fresh. But yeah, so A Simple Plan, man, came out in 1998. One of Sam Raimi's underappreciated, one of Sam Raimi's lost films. I never hear anybody talk about Simple Plan or The Gift. Everybody just talks about Evil Dead and Spider-Man. But Sam Raimi has some good, and Darkman. But even I don't really hear a lot of people talk about Darkman. That's for the horror fans. But
that's
Sam
true.
Raimi, man, has some great movies, and I feel like after Evil Dead, he was really trying to go outside and not just do horror. He was trying to do a lot of trying to do thriller movies. He wasn't trying to just stay in that horror wheelhouse.
I would say, way after Evil Dead, really after Spider-Man, he went to do more dramatic stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm talking this and that were before Spider-Man, though. That's what I'm.
No, this was after. This is 2003.
This is 98.
Oh, 98, and then The Gift is 2000. Yeah, Spider-Man was when was Spider-Man?
I think Spider-Man was 2000.
No, it's in the 19 somethings.
No.
Yeah, the first Spider-Man. Look it up.
No way. It's at least.
I think so.
2002.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I was a year.
So this was before Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah. So this and The Gift were both before Spider-Man.
Well, The Gift I thought was 2003, wasn't it?
No, 2000. It was this, and then he did The Gift right after. Here, I'll go through his filmography real quick, because he's a great producer. He has a lot of producing credits because he doesn't really direct a lot anymore. He does, obviously he did, Doctor Strange too, but he produces a lot of stuff. He did Crawl. He worked on Crawl with was that Fede Alvarez? Who the fuck did that? The guy who did Hills Have Eyes.
Wes Craven.
No. The remake.
Oh, I forget.
Which we're supposed to get a second one. Alexander Aja. I'm sorry. Alexander Aja. He's the one who did the Hills Have Eyes remake.
Right.
So he did Evil Dead. Then he did a movie called Crime Wave, which was PG-13. Then he did Evil Dead 2. Then he did Darkman in 1990. Then he did Army of Darkness in 92. The Quick and the Dead in 95, which that was one I wanted to watch, and that was like $10 on Blu-ray, I think.
I love The Quick and the Dead. That's one of my favorite Sam Raimi movies.
Fuck, man, that was on sale, and I wasn't sure if that was any good because it has it has a 6.5, I guess. I thought.
Yeah, that's with Sharon Stone. That's a great movie.
Yeah, it's a western.
Yeah,
I gotta.
It's a very offbeat western that has a lot of the same style as Evil Dead with the zooms, the pans.
Oh, okay.
And that's out in 4K. The 4K is really good.
I think Kino did a 4K.
I don't know who put it out, but I got the 4K of it. It's really good.
I swear the Blu-ray was on sale.
And that's got one of the first roles for Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah, and Russell Crowe's in it, too.
Yeah, Russell Crowe's in it, too.
Tobin Bell, Jigsaw.
Great movie.
And Keith David, Lance Henriksen.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's up there. I would say that's in my top 3
favorites of all time
of Sam Raimi movies. Yeah.
Oh, so Sam Raimi's, dude. Yeah, I gotta watch that now.
Top 5 at least.
Oh, Two Guns, say Quick and the Dead is a good movie. I gotta watch that, man. I knew I should have picked it up because I was like, I should have just done it because Sam Raimi, because he's one of my favorite directors, so I gotta always own all of his shit. So it was Quick and the Dead in 95. Then he did Simple Plan in 98. For the Love of the Game in 99, which obviously that's like a
Kevin
drama.
Costner.
Yeah, and then he did The Gift in 2000. So he was trying to be outside that. He wasn't trying to really just stay in that horror lane. He was doing westerns. He did this, which is more of a thriller. And then The Gift, which is definitely more of, you know, supernatural drama, thriller with some fantasy in it. Then he did just the Spider-Man trilogy. He did all three of those back to back. And he comes back to the horror genre after Spider-Man and does Drag Me to Hell, which I fucking love that movie. And I remember when that first came out. And
I like it. I don't love it, but I like it.
Oh, I love that movie. It's a great one. It's not my top 3, but it's maybe top 5. I'd have to see, but it's a great movie. I just remember when that first came out, and that was a fun one. And I always forget he did this, but he did Oz the Great and Powerful with James Franco too. I always forget that he directed that though. I guess he worked on one episode of Ash versus the Evil Dead. Yeah. And he also had a show. It was on this show, this weird app that got canceled. It was like I forget the fucking name of the app, Quibi or something. Yeah, Quibi series. It was called 50 States of Fright, and this was a really good show. But the episodes were like fairly short, I want to say, or they were broken up. So they would be like a 3-part episode, but they would be like 10-minute episodes, like 6 to 10-minute episodes. But they were really good episodes, man. Yeah. Like there was one called The Golden Arm, Ball of Twine, and like The Golden Arm is supposed to be based in Michigan, Ball of Twine is based in Kansas. But that was a really good show. I was hoping, I don't know if I think that might have went to Tubi or something now, because that's definitely a show worth checking out, and has a lot of great like horror directors on a lot of the episodes. And then obviously the last thing we know of him coming back and directing his first major movie since Oz the Great and Powerful, which was in 2013, Doctor Strange 2. So, but obviously Sam Raimi is just a legendary director, man. The guy has a touch that nobody can really imitate his style. He has this quirkiness that, you know, just in this like playfulness with such dark stuff that, you know, just kind of like how Del Toro and all these guys, they have and Tim Burton, they have like that stamp where you're like, that's a Tim Burton movie, that's a Del Toro movie. You know when you're seeing a Sam Raimi movie, because you know that like, you know, I just don't think any of these Ash, you know, these Evil Dead movies, they're not in that same style of how Sam Raimi's movies are. They're just straight pure horror. They never have that lightness or that like comedic tone, you know, like what Bruce Campbell brought to it, what Sam Raimi did. That was just a fucking match made in heaven, those two. But you actually, I remember seeing this a fucking long time ago, and then like a couple years ago, you reminded me of this, and you sent me the DVD because you couldn't find this before the Arrow 4K and Blu-ray. You could not.
Right, it was only on DVD.
You could only get it on DVD, and you sent this to me, and I was like, "Oh my god, I cannot believe I forgot about this movie. This is such a banger."
I think the two movies that Bill Paxton are in that were really forgotten and great movies was this one and One False Move, which I think I don't know if I also sent you that one, but I think he bought.
I don't think so. I don't think I've heard of that, and I love Bill Paxton.
Yeah, I think he watched One False Move. You watched it. I remember you watched it.
I don't know.
When I mentioned it to you.
I don't remember that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look it up.
And that's a good one too. But this is. I think this is.
Yes, but no, I don't. You didn't send it because I think Criterion has this. Mm-hmm. I wish you sent this to me.
But this is
because I think you didn't own it. Otherwise, you probably would have sent me your old copy.
Right? No, I just bought it when it came out on Criterion.
Yeah, you didn't send this, but you told me about it because I remember you told me about this right with Simple Plan because you were like, "That's a great double."
Yeah. I think this is one of these. Yeah, definitely one of these unforgotten. You know, we talked about last week with the movie we watched last week. Identity was kind of a forgotten 90s film. This is kind of a forgotten 2000 film. And it was pretty popular, 98 when it came out. Yeah, I keep on saying 2000. Well, it's close to 2000.
I know what you mean.
Definitely a forgotten '90s film, a forgotten Raimi film, and I think it's a great movie. I think it's like definitely one of his best films. One of the best Bill Paxton films. I
Hmm.
love Billy Bob Thornton's in it.
Yeah.
Everybody's great in this movie, and it has such a great story where they find that plane, and just the simple bringing the money into their lives just totally throws a monkey wrench into their lives. Bringing murder and everything mayhem, but
Yeah.
then everybody gets affected by it. Not just him, his brother, his wife, the neighbor. Everybody gets touched by it.
Yep.
And you see throughout the movie that in the beginning of the movie he says that he has a great life, it's an idyllic life, but you see that he really doesn't. He hates his job. His wife hates his job. His wife hates being really coming home to him every night and cooking his dinner. And when he ends up burning the money at the end, she's like, "No, don't do it." You know what I mean? And then you throw in the whole ending there with Gary Cole as the fake FBI agent,
Yeah.
and just I mean, and it can't be staying. I think Bill Paxton is really probably one of his best movies. Without Billy Bob Thornton, this movie doesn't even come close to what it is. He's such a good part of this movie. He is so good in this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're watching him now in that show Landman, which is really the show is as good as it is because of him. If it wasn't for him being in it, it wouldn't be nearly as good as what it is. And he's just so good in this movie, playing his dim-witted, semi-touched brother.
Yeah.
And it's so
He played it so well too.
So perfectly. You know what I mean? The guy who played his buddy there was great in it too. Lou,
his buddy Lou. Yeah, I love their dynamic together too.
Right. It's just so good. I mean, it's just it's such a fantastic movie. And then you feel so bad at the end when he has to he gets down to the point where he has to kill his brother. You know what I mean? Because his brother's going to kill himself. It's just a great movie. I mean, I don't know if it won any awards, but I know it was pretty well held when it came out.
Nominated for Oscars. Looks like Billy Bob got nominated for Best Actor in Supporting Role. And
I know it didn't win, but he was nominated.
Nominated for Best Writing Screenplay based on material previously produced or published.
Yeah, it was a book. It was a book before it was a movie.
Yeah, okay. But still, I mean, for it to get nominated for, an Academy, that's pretty fucking, it's pretty big.
Yeah, it's so well shot. The whole thing takes place in winter, and the whole scene in the plane.
And that was the big reason I wanted to do it.
And that's the big thing, the foreboding where you got the crows, and as it goes on, the crows multiply, because they're bringing the harbinger of death to them all. And it's just such a great movie.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Kev? Happy holidays, brother. Yeah, man, it's definitely one of my favorites, dude. I just never hear anybody talk about it. I remember when that 4K got announced. It was without an incident. I was like, fuck yes, dude. And I was tempted to buy both because I was like, damn, man, I wish Arrow would put the Blu-ray in there. Because this is one of my favorite Sam Raimi movies. It's just, and I have such a soft spot for Bill Paxton, from this movie to Aliens, which I guess some people think that Bill Paxton's annoying in Aliens. I always loved him, man. He was always, I guess I can.
That was his point, to be annoying. Aliens.
I was gonna say,
that was a character.
I can understand how some people, but I just always have loved him. Always loved him.
It's okay.
He's in another movie called The Vagrant that Arrow put out, which that's another movie I love.
But the thing is, everybody says, well,
Near Dark, obviously.
The whole fault of this is his brother, but it really isn't. I mean, Bill Paxton is just as much to blame because he tells these two guys, don't tell anybody. And the first thing he does, he comes home, he tells his wife.
Right.
So, he does everything they do to throw a monkey wrench in this thing.
He does kind of, and that's the thing, like, they kind of like, oh, you think you're better than us, like, why do you? It is smarter for him to hold the money. But he does kind of feel like he's better than them because he's got like the job, he's got the stable wife, he's got the stable life.
They were kind of a bunch of losers.
No job, his brother,
doesn't hold a job.
Yeah, Lou's, and Lou's coming in the middle of the night asking him for money and all this. And there's
Yeah,
just
you kind of knew that was going to spiral out of control, and his brother ends up killing that guy in a snowmobile,
yeah,
which kind of
yeah,
came out of nowhere.
yeah. I know that was
And the guy
that.
wasn't even dead; he was alive, you know.
Yeah,
And then he had
and
to
it's
kill
kind
him.
of I love the scene where Bill Paxton's like to Billy because Billy Bob wants to take their parents' farm, and he's like, dude, we have to leave. If we keep this money, we
Right.
have to leave. And he's like, no, I want the farm. I want the
Well, his
farm.
brother can't leave because he has nothing. You know, this is the only thing he has.
Well, you know, that's all.
And then,
he, I
and then,
mean, I
you,
guess
and then,
he
and
has
then you
his
find
life.
out that the dad killed himself there, and
Yeah, and then he got put
and
in
then the whole resentment because he went to college and the other guy
Yeah.
didn't,
and the dad paid his college fare, so that kind of put him in
Right.
debt, and he had to put like a second mortgage on that, or what is it? Second what do they call that? A second
second mortgage.
okay, I didn't know if I was saying it right. But yeah, and but I guess what Bill Paxton tells him, he'll let him get the farm, but he has to go along and set
Right.
Lou up because Lou's being kind of like an asshole, and he's worried that he's gonna run his mouth, so they have to have a backup plan. And I love
One of my favorite scenes in the movie is the whole that scene where they decide they're gonna. He tells him his brother he wants to get the guy on tape saying that he killed the
yes,
guy.
that's what I was just going.
And then the whole scene, because you feel like
Billy's
he
not
starts
going with it.
he's not going with it, but then he
Yeah.
kind of is he going with it because he gets the guy to let down his guard, and then he's the one that brings up the whole thing.
Yeah.
So is he going with it, or is he? No, you're not really
I think-
sure,
I think he was. I think
Yeah.
he was. He just did it in like a genius way. I
Right.
think
but you don't know. It plays both
the way-
ways.
yeah, it does play both ways. But then the reason why I think he did do it,
Right.
because when he slips up in front of Lou and he's like, "See, Lou, it's not like that." And he's like,
Right.
What? He's like, "You knew about this, you know?" And he's like, "No, it's just to be careful. It's like just a precaution. We're not going to use it." But I just love the way that scene plays out, and like Bill thinks Billy Bob's not going to go for it because him and Lou start making fun of him. Like he's like, "Yo, how does
Right.
dipshit drink a whiskey?
Right.
How does dipshit drink a whiskey?" Like Billy Bob and Lou are making fun of.
But probably the only way he could have got the guy to do what he wanted him to do by doing
Is
that.
Billy Bob the older brother technically?
Yeah, he's the older
Yeah,
brother.
okay, that's what I was gonna say. And that's another thing. So it's his little brother, and Billy Bob's kind of like the loser, and there's that resentment too. So that's why he thinks like I'm supposed to get the farm. I'm the older brother. But yeah, there's a lot of great dynamics between all them, man. I fucking love the way it plays out. And then you even got what's the wife's name?
Bridget Fonda.
Yeah,
Whatever happened to her? She was like huge in the '90s and like
I know.
nothing.
Yeah, she definitely just flew off. Am I tripping? No, she's not. I thought she almost kind of looks like fucking Silence of the Lambs chick, but I know
No,
that
it's Jodie Foster.
that's she's in Lake Placid, which is another movie.
Yeah, Bridget Fonda's the daughter of Peter Fonda, who's the brother of Jane Fonda, and the son of Henry Fonda. That's why I know.
And she was also in Jackie Brown. But the last thing
She was in that Point of No Return. She was in a ton of movies in the '90s. A lot of thrillers.
Yeah, she hasn't
Single
done
White
it.
Female. Wasn't she in Single White Female?
She hasn't.
You ever see that?
No, I've heard.
With Jennifer Jason Leigh. Oh yeah, it's another good one.
Single White Female. No, I don't think I have.
Hand That Rocks the Cradle with Rebecca Bush. They made so many of those movies in the '90s.
Did Monkey Bone with fucking Brendan Fraser. I love that movie as a kid.
Yeah,
that was one of those like you ever seen Monkey Bone with Brendan Fraser?
it
was one of those like
it's up there with George of the Jungle.
And it's like what was that?
It's up there with George of the Jungle.
No.
Brendan Fraser's career kind of went into the shitter for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in that School Ties movie, and that did so good. And then he starts putting out like George of the Jungle.
I think he was trying to get in that. He was,
Of course, he did the Mummy trilogy. That was big.
yeah, that was that. I mean, the first two are great. I never was too big on the third one.
Those movies are kind of like Indiana Jones with a mummy in them.
Yeah. Which was it? They just announced that they're gonna do a Mummy movie. Didn't I send that to you?
Yeah.
Speaking of news, I think it's Blumhouse too, because
Oh,
James
God,
Wan
no.
is supposed to be doing Creature
Fuck
from the
that.
Black Lagoon, and Lee Winnell did the Invisible Man, and now he's doing the Wolf Man.
Which one's gonna suck more?
Yeah, I don't know. But we're also
Invisible
getting
Man
that.
Invisible Man was one of like the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Jeez, I gotta get a drink. Shit, I wonder where I sent that to you. I guess maybe it wasn't. Must have been on the phone.
No, I did see that. That's gonna be the next one they do.
Yeah, I must have sent it to you on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious who's doing it though.
Yeah.
The fuck was I saying? Oh.
I think Gary Cole was great in this as the fake FBI agent. He was great.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I thought Billy Bob had a hand in writing this, but that's that. That's that one false move. Hold on, my throat is like itching. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Two Gun says I would never burn that money. Well, he had to because they told him that 50% of the money was marked, and you had no way of knowing which bills were good, which bills weren't. So he had a guy burn it. I guess he could have went. His wife wanted to leave the country, but that probably wouldn't have worked either. So he really didn't have much of a choice but to burn the money.
What was that?
I was saying Two Gun says I would never burn the money, but he had no choice because half the bills were bad. They were marked or written down.
That was another thing I was going to say. When the paper comes out and Bridget Fonda's like, see, they're not marked. Nobody's looking for it. I was like, y'all are dummies.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they wrote in the paper, but
I was like, that's what they're doing that on purpose because they want the fucking people that find it to think it's not marked. We could spend it. And then that's how they get you. Like, the fuck you think money like that just goes missing? No way.
Although if the guys didn't tell them at the end, they probably would have spent it.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But yeah, I mean, it just has a fucking great cast. Like you said, the way it's shot. That's why I love these types of movies that just have that great atmosphere. Like that's a big part of this, that it takes place during a big winter storm going on.
And his narration is great, especially the end where he says, some days I don't think about this, but most days I do.
Yeah.
It was really good. I really enjoyed it. And then, of course, I watched last night on Discord, who watched Bad Santa. Billy Bob was in that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a great movie. So
I fucking forgot you were playing that. And the girl was like, oh, I mentioned Bad Santa. And she's like, let's watch that. So I put it on and I was like, fuck. I forgot Scarpad's doing it, but I ended up watching both of them last night. The second one's not nearly as good as the first, but it's still enjoyable.
Yeah,
still a fun one.
I was amazed by seeing. I forgot that John Ritter was in that, and he made that right before he died. And
the first one,
yeah, the first one,
yeah. Kathy Bates is in the second one.
Mm-hmm.
But
and John Ritter, and you go back to look at John Ritter and
the manager. He's
And I gotta think that like he just disappears in the movie, so I gotta think that maybe
you're right.
His films his scenes weren't done when he passed away.
Yeah,
because he just kind of disappears in the movie and you don't see him anymore. And they were kind of setting him up to have, I think, more of a part. And when you go back and look, that Joe Bob and John Ritter were pretty big friends because Joe Bob did a John Ritter show in the 90s called Hearts of Fire. He was in that show with him, and John Ritter was in Sling Blade with him. So he was big friends with him, and that's why the movie's dedicated to him at the end.
With Billy Bob, not Joe.
Billy Bob, right?
Joe Bob.
Yeah, Billy Bob.
Oh wow, yeah, man.
I had forgotten he was in Sling Blade too.
I haven't seen Sling Blade in forever. I've been meaning to want to watch that one, but I feel like that's a little bit of a slower paced movie.
It's a great movie, though, too.
No, for sure. Um, yeah, the nobody could do that movie but Billy Bob Thornton. Because I asked my girl, I was like, what is it about Billy Bob? I was like, the man like just seems to like he gets it's like he always gets these hot wives and like maybe
Yeah,
is it
I
just
know.
you
He's
know what
always
I mean?
banging a
It's like
hot chick. They don't want
he's
him.
always banging a
I
hot
mean, it's
chick,
really
except
bad
Bad
saying
Santa.
bad saying that the fucking guy's puking on himself and shit, and he's still banging these hot chicks. Like, what the fuck? And
And
the
Santa,
waitress there, oh, she
yeah,
just liked him for his Santa uniform, but
yeah,
still, I
right,
mean, come on.
yeah. But yeah, and
That's the way it's
Landman,
written.
he's
It's called
getting
it's a
hot
movie,
chicks.
Dylan.
I know. But no,
What happened in real life?
He got
Although he
Angela
has a hot wife.
Jolie.
Yeah, he's a hot wife in real life too. I know.
I was gonna say, and I
Well, he
mean,
was married to Angelina Jolie, right? Yeah.
yeah, he was when she was really young too.
Right.
Like she was a lot younger. But my girl said that she's kind of a weird person though, so it kind of makes sense.
With Angelina
Maybe,
Jolie.
yeah. I
Yeah. In
guess
fact,
she does some
they
like really weird shit with her kids and stuff. So,
I
but
guess he's
she
still like
hasn't aged that well. So I kind of see why Brad Pitt, was like, fuck this. I'm going to leave her and start dating 20-year-old supermodels.
There you go.
Because, I mean, she's still pretty, but she's nothing like what she was. Her face kind of like as she got older, probably all the
No.
Botox and shit. But these women, they do all this fucking shit and it ends up making them look worse, I think. But yeah, I was going to say, so out of all the characters in this, who would be your favorite of them all?
Oh, he's definitely Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
He makes the movie.
He's incredible. He is incredible. I love like Bill Pat. I almost was gonna. I think I might say Lou, but I definitely got to go Bill Paxton. I can't forget about Lou. I love Lou in this, man. He's great. But Bill Paxton, there's times where like he gets kind of like timid. You know what I mean? Like when he shows up to his house, Lou shows up to his house in the middle of the night, and he's like, I'll fucking do this, he's like, and he's just like, whoa, and he's just like, I thought he was really good with his acting in this.
I like when he goes and gets the guy $40. It is $40. All the money is $40.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get on the more.
I mean, I guess that was a decent amount back. That $40 was like $100 back then, but
the whole idea is money corrupts. That was the whole idea of the movie.
Yeah. Definitely does. Sometimes good people do evil things. So. But yeah, and that's the one thing I like about it is that it's just like these are just regular schmegular guys, and then they get this money, and it slowly but surely some problems start awry, and they get themselves into another pickle after another pickle. And
the sheriff definitely wasn't the smartest bulb.
Yeah, that he wasn't. Yeah, but man, it's definitely a slept-on movie. And like I said, we'll have to do The Gift, man, because that's another great one. Keanu Reeves was really good in that. I thought Keanu Reeves was really good in The Gift. I would definitely put this above The Gift, but Gift is really fucking good too, man. Definitely not one to sleep on. So, yeah, if you're a big Sam Raimi fan and if you've never seen this, I highly recommend you guys going and checking this out. I know you can get the DVD for $5. So if it's something you're not sure about, pick up the DVD for $5, and then if you really like it, like me and Scarphead, you get the Arrow Blu-ray, which is a great set. And they added a new commentary on the disc, 2 brand new audio commentaries, and they got a new interview with the cinematographer Pilar Cavillo. Standing Her Ground, a newly filmed interview with actor Becky Ann Baker. Dead of Winter, a newly filmed interview with actor Chelsea Ross. Sucks they couldn't get like none of the big people, but obviously Billy Bob's a hard guy. I'm sure that would have been a hard interview to get.
And Bill Paxton's dead, so that doesn't help.
Exactly. But it would have been nice to maybe get Lou or fucking even Sam Raimi. It sucks that Sam Raimi didn't do a commentary on this.
Yeah, I don't think Sam Raimi does too much in that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Still, though, it has quite a few features on it for the.
I would say it also has on-set interviews with Paxton, Thornton, Fonda, Raimi, and producer Jim.
Yeah,
Jack.
I think it carries over everything that's on the DVD.
Footage. And it also comes with a little booklet inside. So yeah, great 4K. Great. Arrow always does, because the DVD has nothing on it. So basically, almost all of this is all.
Some of that stuff's from the DVD, but not a lot.
No. Actually, I'm sorry. The DVD doesn't have nothing. The DVD would only have the behind-the-scenes footage and the on-set interviews.
Right.
The rest is all new. So there's two things. There's because back then they actually did do some. They usually did behind the scenes, and then they did back
then DVDs had a lot of special features. Now they have nothing, but they used to have.
Yeah. But yeah, great disc for sure. Brother Joe, what's up, man? Got Billy Bob to sign my book, so I admire him. That's awesome, dude. So you got to actually meet him then. That's sweet. That is cool. Oh, Two Gun says the gift is good too. Two Gun also said that this was his first time watching A Simple Plan.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see what his rating is. But yeah, man, I love The Gift. Do you like The Gift better than The Simple Plan? Which one do you like better, Two Gun? Because me and Scarpad, obviously, we both like Simple Plan better, but I really like The Gift. I was pleasantly surprised with that. And they both kind of I don't know, I guess maybe because both of them seem to be forgotten and not talked about. So maybe that's why they seem, and they literally were back-to-back movies. Well, he did do that baseball movie in between, but they have a similar, vibe. I don't know. It I guess just they're both thrillers in a way. So, but what are we gonna rate this, my brother? Well, before I ask, do you remember when you first watched this? Back in the day, did you rent this? Go see it in the theater?
No, I rented it.
You rented it?
Would it 98 when it came out?
On VHS, maybe.
No.
DVD, probably.
Yeah.
DVD was just coming out around 98 to the 2000s. So it could have been a VHS.
No, I think it was DVD because the DVD I have was my original DVD.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know if you picked up when you sent me that $5 one. I didn't know if you picked one up too.
No, that was it. That was my original DVD.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, what do you want to rate this, my man? And I don't know if there's anything else you want to throw out there.
5.
I agree. 5 all day.
Yeah.
Fucking straight up underrated movie. I put this over Darkman, honestly.
Oh yeah, well, it's a different type of movie. It's hard to really.
If I'm just talking my favorite Sam Raimi.
Oh yeah, Darkman would be my top 10, maybe even top 5. But I would say, obviously, I think Army of Darkness, this movie, would be up there.
Two Guns. I'd probably give The Gift an edge right now, dude. I when I first saw it, I texted Evan. When I first rewatched, because this was the first time I watched The Gift. I had never seen The Gift. It was Simple Plan I'd seen before, but I had told Evan, I was like, I think I like it just as much as Simple Plan, but I think I'd probably put Simple Plan a little bit above, but The Gift still would have a high ass rating, if not right in the same ballpark. Two Gun says 4 slips for my first watch. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do The Gift. We'll definitely do The Gift. I was hoping the Blu-ray, the 4K from Scream Factory was too fucking much. Otherwise, I would have picked it up and we'd have done that. Maybe we'll do that in March or something, since we got January and February filled up. So yeah, 2 5s from me and you, and a 4 from Two Gun. If anyone else throws a rating down below, let us know. Throw it out there. So, that's the review for this. Next week, we're gonna end 2024 off with a banger thriller, a whodunit thriller. It definitely still is a whodunit in a way. I mean, not really like like most whodunits, but it still is like a who the fuck is killing all these motherfuckers. We are gonna be doing Silence of the Lambs next Sunday.
That's my 4K finally.
Yeah, I've been wanting to pick up the 4K, man, because I don't have it. I want to get that Kino one. I wanted to get the Arrow, has a really great 4K, but I think it's too hard to get. I might have to get that Kino one. I was bummed though that the slip don't come with the Kino one. Thanks, Dugan. So yeah, man. Silence of the Lambs. I figure that's a great one to end the year off. Just a fucking fantastic movie. So I can't wait to talk about that. I can't believe we haven't done it yet. So that'll be a lot of fun. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe me and Scarpad both have some goodies to show for show and tell. Which, speaking of, boy Tugan sent me and Scarpad both a little care package for Christmas. So, as always, thank you, Tugan. You want to go first, Scarpad?
Yeah. Just trying to see what my dog was chewing up over there. You go ahead. You go ahead, and I'll go after you.
Oh shoot! Okay.
I'm gonna see what he's chewing up.
So these are just a DVD TV series that Scarp had sent me this past week. I think he must have picked them up on Blu-ray. Wild West DVD season 1, Wild Wild West season 2, Wild Wild West season 3, and Wild Wild West season 4. That's cool. And these are just a few Blu-rays that I snagged. That I pre-ordered a while ago. 2 of them I got for Christmas. Christmas deal. Scarpad Zuck's tune up his VHS tapes probably. Yeah, it's gonna be great to revisit Silence of the Lambs. That's a great one. I picked up Mystic River. I think I paid either $5 or $8. I fucking love this Clint Eastwood movie. Just such a fantastic cast. Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, Kevin Bacon, Lawrence Fishburne. I love this movie so much. And there was a steelbook that was put out a while back with this cover on it, but it was always like $20 to $30. I was like,
isn't that a Clint Eastwood movie?
Yeah, yep. That's what I was just saying. One of my favorite Clint Eastwood movies. So, yeah, I think I snagged that for either $4 to $8 because I was hoping the steelbook would go down in price, but it just keeps going up, and I'm not paying that. And it's the same exact fucking disc. So I was like, I'm gonna just snag this. I could care less. Hey, Merry Christmas, Zach. You never seem to disappoint me. I don't know if you knew about old school westerns. Nice. No, that Scarpad sent me the Wild Wild West. I'm gonna show 2 guns here in a second. These are the Wild Wild West was from Scarpad.
Wow.
I'm gonna show 2 gun stuff here in 1 second, and so I snagged these because Scream Factory had these out of print, and this random company called Sandpiper Pictures put out Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers, and
got those last week.
Camp 3, Teenage Wasteland. I fucking love both of these, man.
Terrible covers, though. Terrible covers.
Well, these are the covers that they originally are, but the weird coloring,
right,
I don't like. But this is like this was the original poster art, so I do like that they at least did the original poster art. I do not understand why they went with like this weird like burnt orange. So, but
summer camp.
I'm just happy as hell to finally get these because I thought we would never get these on physical media again. And Scream Factory, like people were trying to sell these for like $150 per movie. And they come with very minor. I think they each come with an audio commentary. So
Yeah, there's no features on them, but the transfers are really good.
yeah, you get at least you get something. You get audio commentary. That's not bad. But dude, I actually think I like the second one the best. The second one might be my favorite, even though it is a different girl playing. And you had to get this because it was only like $9. Charlie Brown Christmas on 4K. I just need to get the Thanksgiving one now. I wish I would have snagged it during Thanksgiving time. I'm kind of bummed though because I'm sure I won't get the slipcover for that one because I have the slipcover for The Great Pumpkin and Charlie Brown Christmas. But those two, honestly, those are my two favorite. The Thanksgiving one is my least favorite of the three. So, but obviously, I would like to have to flip for all three of them. But looks good on 4K too, man. Did you check yours out, Scarpad? It looks really good.
No, I haven't watched that one yet. I'm gonna watch it probably tomorrow.
Yeah, I didn't actually like sit. I threw it on in the background.
I watched the Rudolph. Rudolph looked great.
We watching Charlie Brown on repeat right now. Hell yeah, chill. Yeah, Charlie Brown is just a classic. The 4K looks really good. And another 4K I got, and I just rewatched this, and it looked really good. Alien Romulus. Love this cover too, by the way. So great movie.
The transfer is really good. The Blu-ray looked great too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, the Blu-ray has this same cover, but I think instead of red, it's black. I think it's black, and then this part is like white. I want to say. So
The third act of that movie still ass.
What was that?
The third act of that movie still ass.
Yeah, super weird. And I snagged this, the Terrifier 3, particular slip.
It's not bad when you turn it that way, but
yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not that.
Still, there's no good covers for that movie.
I know
at all.
That's why when I saw the lenticular slip, I was like, "This is probably going to sell out the quickest." Because
I think by next week I'll have the umbrella one to show.
All the other covers suck. So I was like, I'm gonna snag this, and plus I have the slip cover for the second one. I never got the steel book because I was gonna get the steel book, but the one thing I'm pissed about is can you see how it's cut? They cut it wrong. Can you see how it kind of got cut off, and it's like slanted down the side, so that kind of pissed me off. But I was kind of happy that at least we got like a double cover, So that's not bad.
Yeah, my copy from Australia should be here this week.
Nice. I can't wait to see how those look. Dude, I'm still so tempted to get those. And now we are on the Two Guns package. Shout out Two Gun as always, man. Always comes through clutch. Always. Never fails and sends an awesome package. Let's see what he's got. Sorry if it takes a second because I have not. I just popped the top. I haven't actually opened anything yet. Amazing Me #1 is bothered by a female deep throating a face over on the cover, but whatever, it's genius.
Well, she didn't do it on purpose.
I love the cover. Ooh, sweet. Oh, this is Arrow. We were actually going to review this, but then Two Guns switched to a different movie, but I'm sure we'll end up reviewing this.
I always looked at that movie and thought about buying it, but I never did.
Yeah, me too. I always loved the cover. I always thought this was a really cool cover. But I was like, is this going to be one of those movies where the cover is way better than the movie? You know what I mean? For some reason, I thought this was Vinegar Syndrome, though. I did not think this was Arrow.
They may have done it in the past. I don't know.
They might have done it too. So I really like this red cover. I wonder this can't. I wonder did Arrow put this out with this red cover or with this
red covers for some stuff
because it has the red all back. But I love the way this looks. That's gonna look sweet on the fucking. I love that cover, dude. And it's got a nice brand new 2K restoration from the original camera negative. Yeah, Two Gun said it's a good one, man. Hey, what up, Ev? Hey, did you watch Simple Plan, man? I changed it to a red case for you. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Thanks. Where the hell did you find a red case at?
Christmas.
Who did Red Cases? What company?
Santa Claus. Santa Claus did those.
No, what company put out Red Cases back in the day?
Oh, Code Red.
Sony?
I don't know.
So
No, there's only a few that was in a red case.
Huh?
There's only a few that came in red cases.
Maybe it's just a few.
You're thinking about when they did the HD DVDs in those red cases.
Yeah. I knew.
I had
well,
an
I knew I
HD
was thinking
DVD
something.
player. I bought that stupid
Hey.
format.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you fucking picked up the 4K after I told you about it, and then you're the one who told me about the gift. Yeah, Evan loved Simple Plan so much that he instantly picked up the 4K. Ooh, this is cool too. This is another movie I believe that we'll be doing at some point. Malum.
I watched half of that.
I think he said that
half.
this is what a remake of
No,
Night Shift.
no, it's very similar to Night Shift, but it's not a remake of it.
I thought that's what Tugan said,
No.
or maybe it's done by the same guy.
I don't know, but it's similar. It's similar.
This is a sweet fucking cover.
My understanding is Night Shift was a better movie. I haven't seen Night Shift, but I saw that. I watched like half of it. It's okay. I haven't watched the other end yet.
Oh, this is TerraVision.
It's got one of those covers that's like almost impossible to see.
It's easier to see in person. It's way easier to see in person. I can't wait to see this.
I think the post I used on my Plex server looked better than that.
TerraVision is putting out Rumpelstiltskin, which I really want to see. I didn't know they put this out. I wonder if he ordered this, where he got this from. If he got this from TerraVision or if he got this at one.
You can get that on Amazon, but you probably won't get it with a slip.
Yeah, well, obviously I really like this.
Nice looking slip, yeah.
It's a nice slip, dude, and it's got this really nice texture to it. It's kind of reminds me of.
That's a better cover than the original version of it.
It reminds me of like a Vinegar Syndrome
Right.
slip. It's really thick.
That's what she said. I could fuck that slip.
I saw the devil.
He did. What did he look like?
From Magnolia. And this is a Korean horror film. Which this is the one he was going to do Edge of Axe in February. And then he switched it to this one, I believe. You have to order from TerraVision to get the slip. Oh. Well, I wonder because Rumpelstiltskin sold out on TerraVision, but they still have like the big set. They still have and it should come with the slipcover. Maybe it's just that Rumpelstiltskin. I thought the slip would come with that because I want to get that Rumpelstiltskin really bad. Off of Orbit, I think it is. Oh, this is sick. And then it also has a magnet in there, which I can't wait to throw on the fridge because I got all my VHS magnets, which I fucking love those VHS magnets that he sent. I wonder if that lady still makes those, or if it was the lady. But Trick or Treat, love me some Trick or Treat. You remember? Did he send you any of those VHS magnets?
Not me.
It was a while back. I want to say it was maybe like a year ago now. Okay. I thought this was a VHS at first, but I forgot. Spirit put out these. This is a sweet cover. Spirit put out these VHS like clamshell cases, and they come with contains the following. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Someone's calling me.
What's inside that box? Do. Yeah, that's a great slipcover. The Balum, because I know the original poster for that's just a chick all bloodied.
Sorry, bro. It says it comes with a patch, a button, a decal, and a lanyard. Those are $15. How much should I open it?
Sure.
I'm debating on keeping it sealed though. Well, hold on. There's another one.
We both got
These
tickets
are
for
cool.
Nosferatu
These are
on the
always
26th,
thick.
so I'm going
Oh,
day after
yeah.
Christmas.
What was that?
Zach
This
asked if
one-
we were going to see
This
Nosferatu.
one's
I said
sealed in
yes.
plastic. I love me some Italian horror show. Anyone else going to watch Nosferatu on Christmas? I'm going to see it on the day after Christmas. And he also sent, this is fucking, I love this cover so much. Trick or Treat.
Now,
baby.
if you had the VHS,
Package art.
if you had the VHS, would they fit inside those boxes?
Probably. I can grab a VHS to throw in there.
Well, just open up the box. You'll be able to tell. Yeah, I'm going to go see Nosferatu on the 26th as well.
Yeah, me and Scarphead are both going to see it.
I almost used to go see it on Christmas, but
yeah. Oh, it looks like they put like a fake little VHS in there.
that's kind of cool. What? Oh, it's like a box or something?
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, absolutely. A VHS could fit inside those if you have one.
yeah.
That's cool.
It's got to be able to fit.
No, it'll fit. It's the same exact size as a VHS.
Yep.
Look at that. I was never big on clamshells because I know a lot of things. Like all the Disney movies had those clamshells,
Yeah.
and those clamshells always broke. Always would be smashed.
Yeah. This is gonna be cool to put on.
But they look cool.
Oh, hey, it looks like it comes with some patches, which I've been wanting. I've been wanting to get a jean jacket for the longest, and I want to fill it with horror patches. I just want to completely fill it with horror patches, and looks like you get one here. Time to float. That's really.
I almost bought it. I passed on a Savers. I almost bought the Mighty Joe Young Disney remake. They had it for $2, but I passed on it.
The Disney remake.
Yeah, in a
From
clamshell.
where?
From Savers.
VHS.
VHS, yeah.
Oh. And some
No, they had it on Blu-ray. I would have picked it up.
I was gonna say, man. Oh, I'm playing. This is sweet.
I would have bought the
Dude,
VHS too, but the little kid looked like he smeared snots on it. So fuck that.
I have to keep my key, my badge in one of these. I might be able to use this for work.
Badge. Who needs a stinking badge?
For work, it's like a badge to get into.
Don't
the
need those
warehouse.
stinking badges.
This one has like a protector on it. Yeah, this one has a protector on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have to open them all. We saw one.
Well, no, this one has like instead of like plastic, it has a protector.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I was just gonna show what the contents are. I don't know. Two Gun might not know what comes inside. Dylan's a cop confirmed. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, that's a sick pin. Stickers. Oh, thick patch. Dude, I gotta get me. I love that lanyard. I gotta get a fucking jean jacket, dude. I want to, dude. Tell me that wouldn't be fucking sick to get a jean jacket and fill it with horror patches. I know I have a couple more patches that Two Gun gave me a few years back, but I'm saving them for that. And I know I have a Scream Factory patch too. See, well, if you got this, you could get one of these covers if you get any clamshells. This has to be it. Unless that's just how this came. But the Pennywise one didn't come with this like Protector. Full Moon Horror, Dead and Rotting. That's a sweet cover. It says full moon. I've never seen a full moon VHS. This probably got to be a little rare. Never heard of this movie.
Yeah, good title.
Yeah. Cool cover, too. Sick, dude. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Fucking little poster cards.
Oh, those are cool.
Oh, I love. Oh my god, I gotta get some frames for these. Creep Show 2. I love that poster.
Well, those look like standard photos, so you probably just get some photo frames. 8x10s.
It's so hard to get fucking. It's just frames cost so much nowadays. It's ridiculous. Ooh,
No, you can get 8x10s for those at the dollar
I
store.
need to get one for that Alien Romulus one too. Oh, that's sick. The Jigsaw. All of these are. Oh, Chucky. Classic one. Ooh, the Halloween. Fuck yeah. All the Halloween too. I could put them side by side. Once I can get them framed. Fuck yes. And I love that Terrifier 2 poster. That's one of my favorite covers. Oh, dude. I think this is my favorite though. Fuck yes. I love that. Dude, I had ordered this photo prints. I had ordered this.
Yeah, the poster was good.
I ordered this shirt off of a website. I ordered a Creepshow 2 shirt. And of course they were like, oh, we're sorry. We must have been out of stock. We don't know why. So I was like, motherfucker, man. I love that cover. I love the first one too, but I always loved like the creep in the movie theater. I think we're getting down to the bottom of it. I think this is. Oh wait, nope. There's something else too. But also, oh, Evan loves this movie, 12 Monkeys. This is one of my favorite Bruce Willis, Brad Pitt movie. I love Bruce Willis in this. Such a good movie. Sick, dude. And one of my favorite Brad Pitt movies, Seven. Oh, fuck yeah. Two great Brad Pitt movies. Sick, dude. That is awesome. Trying to get the VHS collection going, man. The only ones I really care about, though, for VHS would be horror, obviously, which are the hardest to find. And I love those ones that, like those kaiju ones that you've been getting, Scarpad. And then the sci-fi, like sci-fi, horror, and like the Toho ones. Just those Toho's ones are hard as fuck to find. I love those ones that Two Gun found for you. And it looks like, I think this is last. So, I don't know what these are. Murder at the Overlook.
It's kind of neat.
Sidewinder Post.
Kind of like papers, yeah.
These are really thick cardboard though. Minor Massacre. Priest Killing Exorcism. These are cool, dude. These are really nice.
Yeah.
Wolf Attack. Oh, that's sick. That's sick, dude. The Slaughter.
Some of the shit.
Second American Backpacker dead. David Kessler, survivor of East Protector Lunatic Killer, dies in Piccadilly Wolf Attack. See page 2. Never Sleep Again. Oh, look at Freddy. And then look at him on the side. That's sick. Max Strength Sleep Aid, 50 milligram tablets. Looking for volunteers for sleep study trials? So funny. The Night Evil came home. Butcher knives.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, some Halloween masks. House of Horrors. Pyramid Gallery presents Leviathan solo exhibition. Jason Voorhees dead. Who is the man behind the mask? Oh, these are cool. I'm gonna have to read these over. Good guys gone bad. That's sweet, dude. Mother claims son's killer dows deceased Lakeshore Strangler. Yep, that is it. Dude, those are awesome. Dude, Two Gun, man, you're always finding the bangers. I'm gonna have to read all of those. Those are cool. And they're really, dude, they're really thick. Really thick material. Yeah, I think that is it. I almost would have missed those. I almost would have missed these. I did not notice those. I thought that sometimes they'll throw stuff in there just to protect. And everything came perfect, Two Gun. As always, nothing ever comes damaged from you. Dude, thank you as always, Two Gun. You are the fucking man. Always finding some awesome shit. I really appreciate you as always, bro. Let's see
Well, who doesn't take a look at this? I got this from Gutter Garbs this week. This should have been the poster, the box artwork for that movie. Don't you think?
What was that?
This should have been the artwork for the movie.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Why couldn't they use that?
I have no fucking clue.
All right, well, I'll show a few things I got before I show the Two Gun stuff. I got picked up a lot of TV on DVD this week because it was cheap. Picked up the Brooklyn Nine-Nine complete series. I really like this show with Adam Sandberg. All 8 seasons of it. Pretty big box set.
Oh, that is pretty big.
And then I picked up the Twin Peaks. And this has both the series, the old series, and the remake that Showtime did, the continuation. One of the better films, I tell you, if you haven't seen this one, check it out. It's really underrated. This is that new Hellboy movie that came out, Hellboy: The Crooked Mile. Got that in 4K. Love that cover. And of course, Mike Mignola wrote the script for this. Pretty faithful to the comics. Got the 4th season of Doom Patrol, which I didn't have, which was the final season. Forget Brendan Fraser's on that. This is kind of neat. This is the Stir of Echoes 4K that just came out, Steelbook, and I like this lenticular cover. That's wild. Yeah, Andrew Baraga was great in that show. Just picked this up, Wind River, with Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen. This is a Taylor Sheridan movie from 2017, I believe. Maybe 2013. I haven't seen it yet. It's supposed to be pretty good, though.
Yeah, I never heard of that one.
Written by Taylor Sheridan.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you too, Two Gun. I appreciate you.
Got the very Harold and Kumar Christmas, which I showed tonight on Discord. The extra dope edition. That was the extended rewatch tonight.
I have the first and second, so I need to get that one.
And this Chris Elliott classic show from Fox in the 90s, Get a Life, the complete series. And let's see, that's everything I picked up on Blu-ray. So now let's look at what Two Gun sent me. This is all Two Gun stuff. And he sent me a bunch of really interesting, good VHSs. This came in a nice box. This is that. We watched this a few weeks ago on Discord. This is the Corpse Grinders. I like how it comes in its own little plastic case. That's a great cover.
Great cover.
Creature of the Walking Dead.
That's cool.
He returned from the dead to stalk the innocent for their blood. That's a great cover.
Have you seen that?
No. The cover that's a spoiler, but hey, what can you do? The original Planet of the Apes.
Oh, that's awesome. I remember all those VHSs had like that similar cover art, they would just do a different color.
Yeah. It's a spoiler.
Yeah.
Godzilla. Sort of.
Godzilla.
I like that free Godzilla flashlight.
Where the fuck's my flashlight, motherfucker?
Never got a Godzilla flashlight.
I'm calling for the Godzilla flashlight.
And these are those VHS cases you can get. I threw them all in VHS boxes.
And I think that cover had kind of like a raised, the eye was kind of like raised on the skin part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this. I got this. I think I got this on. I think they put this out on Screen Factory by Space Raiders. I love that cover.
I thought Two Gun got you that on Blu-ray. Embossed, yeah. Thank you, Two Gun.
Enemy Mine.
I've never seen that. I always remember seeing that cover though.
Great movie. Earth versus the Flying Saucers. If it's deadly, game against time to save the human race. It's one of my favorite movies. Yeah, you like that? I just got this in from Gutter Garbs this week. I love that
I'm
shirt.
fucking jealous. I love that shirt. I have American World shirt, but I want to get that one too.
One of the covers that Dylan was talking about, he loves the Godzilla's Revenge.
I love that cover so much. I want that.
Yeah, it's a similar style to the Rodan one I got, and where the Gargantuas.
What was it? This special home video? What does it say? Toho? I wonder who does the artwork on those.
I don't know, but these were put out by Paramount.
Oh, those are by Paramount. I would love to get all those.
Which, by the way, I didn't know that Harold and Kumar movie tonight. I saw at the end of that movie that the effects of that movie was done by K&B, by Greg Nicotero.
K&B? Oh. Dude, they do everything, man. It's crazy. People think they just like do horror, but they do everything. Anything that has special effects, they got.
Godzilla King of the Monsters.
I like that cover too.
Horror Hotel. It's kind of a cool cover. Classic here, Phantom of the Opera, The Silent Virgin.
I remember those covers.
And last but not least, Godzilla vs. Mothra.
That's a cool cover.
So some very nice VHSs, and thank you very much. Two Gun, appreciate that. Merry Christmas. Of course, Merry Christmas to everybody because Christmas is in 2 days. So,
yeah,
Christmas.
Crazy, man. That was everything you had, right?
Yeah, that was everything I got, including the Two Gun stuff. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. Appreciate you always being here every week too this year, man. We had a good year, man. We got one more show in 2024, man. Crazy. We'll be in 2025, man, before we know it.
That's right. That'll be coming mighty quick.
Yeah, man. What is the date for the next show?
Next Sunday.
29th. Yeah, well, I was saying the date. But yeah, man. So next Sunday we'll be doing Silence of the Lambs to end VHS in 2024. We got a great lineup coming in January and February. January is Scarpad's month. He picked vampire month. So we're gonna have some bangers, and Two Gun picked the entire month of February. So it's gonna be great. Cannot wait. So got some great stuff coming. And as always, I hope everyone has a great Christmas. Happy holidays. I hope everyone has a great time with the family. Be safe. Don't do nothing crazy. Man, I tell you, man, but every time I was driving the last couple of days, cops were out like crazy. Like crazy. Pulling people over. Like, you fuckers, man. It's tough enough, and you guys want to just fucking
Yeah, stay home. It's gonna be cold as shit anyway. It's like 3 degrees here anyway, so let's go outside of that.
Don't risk drinking and driving. Don't do none of that dumb shit, man, because these cops, they don't give a fuck, man. They're gonna fucking get you no matter what. I just got my little sister for a ticket, man. Fucking they don't give a shit, man. They don't care if it's Christmas or not. So you gotta be careful. Yeah,
and then
man,
we got
everyone has a great Christmas though.
Yeah, and I got one more movie to do on Discord tomorrow night. I'm going to take a week off, so after tomorrow night, there may be a few movies here and there, but they won't be announced. They'll just be off the cuff. But yeah, I got to take a week off till New Year's, and then of course New Year's Eve we're doing Dylan's top 10 Tales from the Crypt episodes.
The Tales from the Crypt. I didn't know you were taking a week off.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take some time off for another week, and I'll be doing some movies though. I'll be doing some movies. I just won't be scheduling them. But keep an eye on the channel. I'm always up there streaming something. Tomorrow night we got one more Christmas movie for you. We got, of course, Lethal Weapon tomorrow night at 9:00, and then after that we got Dylan's picks for New Year's Eve. For New Year's Eve, we're gonna be doing Tales of the Crypt from 9 to 2. 10 episodes that Dylan likes, and of course, don't forget on New Year's Day. We got the Revenge of the Party Animals, and this is going to be an all day. I'll be in and out. Watching a lot of these that day. But if you guys get time, stop by. It's going to be the New Year's Animal Party, and what a lineup we got starting at 9:00 in the morning.
What a lineup!
Attack of the Meth Gator leads off, followed by Cocaine Bear, Cocaine Werewolf, Cocaine Cougar, Crackoon, Cocaine Crowds from Outer Space, and then finishing up with Cocaine Shark. It's going to be a good day to be on some cocaine and watch the movies. And of course, Cocaine Crowds from Outer Space is one of the worst movies I've ever seen, but man, it's good. And it should be fun.
Oh yeah, that'll be definitely a lot of fun.
I'll probably be on some cocaine while I'm watching it.
Zach, Evan just put the Discord link in his thing right here. But if you just go to Discord, just type in Scarpad. Is Scarpad's domain or just Scarpad, right?
Yeah, I'll drop the link. I think I dropped the link last week.
Evan just dropped the link too, but I don't know. Do they still let you click the link? They used to not let you click the link if you put it in the chat for a while.
Oh, I don't know.
Evan,
That's
I know.
Possible.
Evan just put the link in. So.
Oh, you did? Okay, thanks, Evan. But yeah, you can just look for my name there. I'm streaming usually every night.
I think he did just find it. It must have worked, yeah. Yeah, I don't go on it as much too, but I'm sure you could probably find me in the chat too. Mine's just Dylan's Horror Show. Scarpad usually is the one running it, but from time to time I'll throw up a movie on there too, so it's worth adding me on there too, just in case I ever do something. But usually Scarpad's showing the movies.
Yeah, who knew there was that many cocaine movies? I knew they made a bunch of them, but
that's crazy, man.
And I'm sure there's a few I'd even got. The Meth Gator should be interesting. Attack of the Meth Gator. So
yeah,
it's the oddball
out. Yeah, because you're doing Cocaine Bear too, aren't you?
Cocaine Bear is in the lineup. Yeah.
Wow. Well, that'll be a fun way to start the new year. That's for sure.
Cocaine crabs.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yes, it is.
Finally, someone covering Cocaine Bear. Let's go, Scar. No, well, he's not reviewing it, just so you know. We're gonna be watching it.
We'll be streaming all those movies all that day.
So definitely worth it to come and watch and bullshit with us.
I'm sure I'll be reviewing a lot of those. I'll be reviewing them while I'm watching them too. So.
Yeah, right. Well, after we watch them, we always do talk about it for a few minutes. So I'm gonna have me an 8-ball, so it's a date, bro. Yeah, make it a 3-some, make it a 4-some. So yeah, man. As always, man. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. Stay safe. Have fun with the family, and we'll see you guys next Sunday, man. As always, guys. Peace out, and we will catch you later.
Yeah, man.
Later.
Groovy.